Welcome to our class. So student of class 9 and 10, I am going to teach you English first paper writing part. So my today's topic is charts and graphs. So from this class, students will be able to collect, record, organize and display data using frequency tables, single bar graphs or single line graphs. So different types of graphs. A graph is a visual display of numeric values. A graph is a picture. Graphs make numbers and numbers comparison more understandable. Graphs summarize data, show trends, and display patterns. Tables, charts, and graphs are convenient ways to clearly show your data. So here you can see that a graph is a kind of picture or image. So with the help of this image or picture, you can show the comparison of data. So you can say that tables, charts, and graphs are best mediums to show your data clearly. Now, bar graph. A bar graph uses the length of bars to represent data. So a bar graph is used to display the data. Bar graphs are used to compare data. So bar graphs are also used to make a comparison among different data. So dear students, here I'll show you some pictures which are very much related to our topic. So here you can see in the slide that there is a picture of bar graph, and the bar graph shows the people in percentage living below the line of poverty. If I explain the graph, then in the year of 1995, the people or the percentage of the people living below the poverty line is 35.6%. And in the year of 2004, the percentage is 45%. And in the year of 2008, the percentage is 36.3%. And in 2010, the percentage is 31.51%. So the above graph shows the number of people in percentage living below poverty line from 1995 to 2010. So you should highlight and summarize the information given in the graph. So the bar graph deals with the number of people living below the poverty line in the years of 1995, 2004, 2008 and 2010. So if I explain this line, then we can see that a survey has recently been conducted on the number of people living below the poverty line in the year of 1995, 2004, 2008 and 2010. Then second para and first line, in the bar graph, the percentage of the number of people living below the poverty line is compared among 4 years. So if I explain the second line, then the survey period ranges from 1995 to 2010. Next line, 35.6% people are living under the poverty line in 1995. So in the third line, we see that in the year of 1995, 35.6% people of total population were living under the poverty line. Next line, 9 years later, in 2004, the number rose to 45%, which is about 9.4% higher than 1995. So, you can see here that after 9 years, the percentage of the people living under poverty line has increased, and the increasing rate in the year of 2004 is higher than the year of 1995. In 2008, fortunately, the number decreased to 36.3%, which is about 8.7% lower than that of 4 years ago. So if I explain this line, then after 4 years, in 2008, the number of people living under poverty line reduced to 36.3%, which is 8.7% lower than before of 4 years. Now, finally, in 2010, with a happy note, the number decreased to 31.51%, which is about 4.3% lower than that of 2008. So if I explain this line, that we can see here that in the year 2010, the number decreased to 31.51%, which is 4.30% lower than that of 2008. And now, last two line. So it can be said that within the time span of 15 years, the percentage of the people living below the poverty line has slightly been decreased, though in 2008 the number had risen. In the following years, it decreased gradually. So dear student, from the last two lines, we can understand that the percentage of the people living below the poverty line has slightly reduced. In 2008, the number had increased, but in the following years, it reduced gradually. So dear student, this is the explanation of the full graph that is based on people, or the percentage of the people living below the poverty line. So dear student, that's all for my today's class. Please stay home and follow our classes. Thank you.